Hello and welcome back to our CNC English News today. Our top story: Royal Government of Cambodia tries to attract investors to invest in agriculture and industry, says Prime Minister Hun Sen. Each year, Phnom Penh has attracted more than 3 million international tourists. Phnom Penh condo surplus causing rental prices to drop in 2019. 3 companies jointly invest in freshwater and saltwater aquariums and sanctuary for endangered wildlife. Cambodia is ready to strengthen cooperation with Japan on employment and vocational training of skilled workers. And we start off today with our community news. Royal Government of Cambodia strives to attract investors to invest in agriculture and industry, said Prime Minister Hun Sen. Cambodia Prime Minister Hun Sen confirmed that the Royal Government of Cambodia has striven to attract more investors to invest in agriculture and industry to produce more goods for export and create more jobs for the local in the kingdom. The Royal Government of Cambodia will do everything to boost all sectors as well as Cambodia's economy to further develop, says the Premier. He's continued his meeting with 11,227 garment workers from 34 factories. The get-together is held at the Chengdu Bayi Commercial Center in Aung San Suu District of Kandahar Province this morning. The factories which allow workers to meet with the Premier this morning are 33 factories in Aung San Suu and 1 in Tak Mau City, 26 of which are invested by Chinese, 5 by Cambodians, 1 by Koreans, 1 by Japanese, and 1 by American. And we also continue to another community news. Each year, Phnom Penh has attracted more than 3 million international tourists. According to the Department of Tourism of Phnom Penh, in 2018, the number of foreign tourists visiting Phnom Penh increased by more than 15% compared to 2017. Over 3 million foreign tourists visited Phnom Penh. The number of tourists has shown steadily grow over the years. Foreign tourists who like to visit Phnom Penh include Chinese, Vietnamese, Laotian, Thai, Korean, Japanese, Malaysian, British, Australian, French, and also other nations. Phnom Penh has a number of tourist attractions such as geography and historical sites, and they improve social infrastructure. Now we go into investment news. Phnom Penh condo surplus causing rental prices to drop in 2019. The supply of new condominiums in Phnom Penh continues to indicate strong growth in 2019, although demands of local buyers have not yet fully responded at present time. Research by CBOE, Cambodian's real estate firm, predicts that by the end of 2019, the number of condo units in Phnom Penh will increase by almost 120% comparing to the end of 2018. By the end of 2019, the increase will accumulate the total of more than 31,000 condo units, up from more than 14,000 at the end of 2018. In addition, the director of CBE Cambodian, Mrs. Ann Sothida, said the increase in the number of rental condo units will cause their rental prices in Phnom Penh to fall by the end of 2019, especially condos on the outskirts of town. According to Mrs. Thida, the average cost of condo rental is currently between $10 to $15 per square meter per month, and it is expected to slightly decline by the end of 2019. And we go into another community development news. 3 companies join invest in freshwater and saltwater aquarium and sanctuary for endangered wildlife. Angkor Wildlife and Aquarium, under a joint venture with Cambodia, US, and Japan investment funds, will jointly invest $70 million in aquaculture aquariums, freshwater and saltwater aquariums, as well as sanctuary of endangered wildlife that will soon be extinct from Earth on an area of 100 hectares of land in Siem Reap province. During the meeting with Siem Reap governor yesterday to seek further support on his investment, Roger Reynolds, board of directors of Angkor Wildlife and Aquarium, claimed that the project would be built in Sonikom district in Siem Reap province. He also added that the project has been divided into 3 phases. The first phase will be using around $20 million. Its construction will start in March 2019 and it will be operational by the end of 2020. In the first stage of the project, it is also ready to attract international tourists to stay in Siem Reap. After the implementation of the entire project, he said, the project continues its development plan, providing employment to the people. In addition to that, the project is not only to develop the nation's economy, but also to educate international and local people about the environment and the conservation of the natural resources. The education is through presenting pictures of rare species for students, local citizens, and tourists who visit the site. At the same time, His Excellency Tia Saiha, Governor of Siem Reap Province, confirmed that this is a new achievement of Siem Reap, which has long been looking forward to creating a center, fresh water and source water aquarium centers, and a conservation sanctuary of endangered animals. This project will also attract tourists to stay longer in Siem Reap. And we're finishing up today with our community news. Cambodia ready to strengthen cooperation with Japan on employment and vocational training of skilled workers. His Excellency At Samheng, Minister of Labor and Vocational Training, met with His Excellency Hideshisa Horinoshi, Ambassador of Japan to Cambodia, at the Ministry of Labor's office to discuss cooperation agreement between Cambodia and Japan on skilled workers. His Excellency At Samheng also said that Japan has offered job opportunities to the Cambodian people through revision of a new law that allows workers to apply for working visa, which was formerly only as interns. This new law will provide skills and technical workers to meet the needs of labor shortage in Japan. His Excellency At Samheng expressed his appreciation to the royal government of Japan for assisting to develop Cambodia, especially to give young Cambodians chances to practice in Japan. Currently, more than 9,000 workers are staying and working in Japan. With the project, Japan will launch a new system to receive workers from different countries to work in Japan from April 2019. The two sides agreed to urge the technical working group to immediately revise the MOU on cooperation, which is called MOC, in order to increase the labor market and employment opportunities for Cambodians. As scheduled, the minister will lead the Cambodian delegation to join the signing ceremony of the MOC in Tokyo during the third week of March 2019. And that is all for today. Thank you for being with us. I see you again next time.